Are we sitting down? Or maybe we're cleaning the floor, I guess. Finally, it's so clean you could possibly dine from it. I'm tired, but it's still better than washing all those dishes. I'm tired, but still better than washing all those dishes was. So better than washing all those dishes was. Nope, that sentence doesn't work no matter how I say it. I hate doing dishes. She's been back for a little more than 1 hour, and here we are, scrubbing the floors on all fours. Cleaning all the windows. Polishing silverware. Twice. And dusting everything. And did I mention doing the dishes? You might have. I hate that. Do you know what I hate? I hate the fact that I'm here while my dear, charming, and wise beyond her age wonder of a sister is upstairs, playing the little princess she will never be, and trying on that ridiculous dress Camosa bought her. First of all, you never saw that dress, and second, who knows, maybe the prince will fall in love with her and you end up being the queen's sister. I doubt even that amount of noble blood can make a person dense enough to fall for Gloria. Although, maybe if she kept silent? You're terrible. Besides, for all we know, the prince could be denser than lead. Also, I didn't know you cared about balls and dresses. Compared to this, I think I prefer the royal circus. Sophia, I need to thank you for putting in a word for me when you spoke with Camosa. Appreciate it. Don't mention it, and don't overestimate my goodwill. I find myself just as surprised by my behavior as you are. I'm sure some dark power possessed that brief moment you actually did something nice for another person. Anyways, I appreciate it. What are you two blabbering about this time? Wondering why the hall isn't sparkling yet? Well then stop talking and get to work. This place has to be worthy of the Emperor. You seem very confident that people will send any crave visits to our house, Mother, just because they will have met us at the ball. Will they be so taken by Gloria's charming sense of humor and my kind and sunny disposition? There goes my wonderful Sophia, always heavy as a storm cloud. And are you finished? Because there's work to be done. Also, frankly, dear, I had stopped paying attention to your theatrics a very long time ago. I'm sorry my acting isn't up to your standards, Mother. This ball is much more than just a meeting. It's a chance for all of us to get firm footing in this world, and heaven knows we could use some of that. I have waited far too long and invested too much to let this chance slip. So stop whining and start being serious about it. Or do you want to end up with no money and just clothes on your back like Cinders here? Don't get your hopes too high. What did you say? Are you whispering in my presence? Nothing, Mother. Mother, where are you? I need you to see this. What is it again? There must be been a mistake, Mother. This dress isn't my size at all. It's too long. I'm sweeping the floors with my every move, and if I ever have to dance in it, I risk serious injury or worse. Wow, personally I think you look very pretty, Gloria. Very pretty indeed. Have your fun at my expense. You would love to see me like this, don't you? Yes, I think I'm beginning to like it too, though the floors are already swept, I'm afraid. What is this? Demons, the man is clearly an amateur. I gave that crook all the numbers and made sure he got them right several times. I'm sorry, Mother, but I really can't go wearing this. What are we going to do? Cinder taller. No reason to lose your head, Gloria. Perhaps visiting a tailor without you was a mistake after all. But we can still salvage the situation. There's still time. We'll all go to the tailor tomorrow and make sure he gets it right this time. Trip to the tailor. How very entertaining. Stop whispering behind my back and try your dress on. We have to know if it fits. And you, Cinders, stop loitering and get back to cleaning. Just great. Cinders do the cleaning while we try on any dresses on. Sure, why don't we all relax and enjoy ourselves while Cinders scrubs the floors and walls? I can't believe I'm back to this again. Those past few days have been amazing. Now I know there's more to life than this, and not only in fairy tales. I need to change something instead of just bending Camosa's will and going back to what is called normal around here. How can I just forget about freedom now? Because let's be honest, Camosa won't ever release me. She doesn't even consider me in her plans. I'm no one to her. What was that? Who would knock on my window at this hour? Some shady character must be. Let's see. Hey, Cinders. It's me, Pearl. And he seemed like such a composed man. Oh, well, let's see something about him before Camosa kills me. Come inside before anyone sees you. Don't want to be Do you want to be a reason for domestic violence by provoking Hermosa into ripping me to pieces? Wouldn't let anyone hurt you. Oh, so you provoked violence to have something to resolve. It's a nice way to provide yourself with work. This way you'll always be needed. Sorry to bother you. Hit a soft spot there. I have no idea whether I have a job anymore, or a purpose for that matter. What happened? I shouldn't bother you this late at night. I'm extremely sorry. No need to apologize, you're always welcome. But what happened? What brings you here? And how were you even able to find me? There's a lot of questions. That is a lot of questions. That is a lot of questions. You might consider a career as an interrogator. Finding you was easy, as it's not a secret where Lady Camosta lives. I did have some problems determining the right window, though. I'm afraid that I got it wrong the first time, so if anyone complains about burglars or weird animal noises, I'll laugh at them and convince them it was their imagination. What brings you here? Can we talk somewhere else where no one will interrupt us? Again, I'm sorry to bother you, it's just I have no one else to talk to. It's no bother. Would you like to go on a walk with me? I know the most beautiful place in the forest. Oh, so you can sneak out. That would be... Thank you. Of course I can. Look. Look, we jump out the window. We're here. This is my place. Well, not really mine. It belongs to someone else, but I come here frequently. Yes, these woods are ancient, and I've been a part of the royal domain for centuries. Since the first king, they've always belonged to the crown. That's not what I meant. When I was little, my father was still alive. He used to tell me stories about fairies living in these parts of the forest. Sprites or not, I can't deny the air this place has. It's very soothing. That's why I called it my place. I come here to relax, and I need that quite often. But you wanted to talk about something. I get the feeling it must be something very disturbing. You were very quiet on our way here. Was I? Yeah, I was. It's just something that happened yesterday. You might say I was caught off guard. Was there another fight in town? Did you have to... No, it wasn't a fight. I didn't kill anyone. It was just a talk. A talk with whom? The prince. It's so strange that I'm going to discuss this with you. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to be nosy. If it's some kind of secret affair of state, then you're right. You shouldn't be telling me anything. It's not about secrets. You're not nosy. I said it's strange because I don't know a single person other than you with whom I can speak right now. Now, isn't that odd? You told me yourself that your duty defines you. I guess friends don't really fit into such a picture. Perhaps I finally traded one for the other. What do you mean? My prince summoned me today. He told me about his plans for the kingdom and for me. Plainly speaking, he told me that I'm no longer needed, that my position is obsolete. And then he wants me to take up another job, different job. I see. This new job will require you to do what exactly? Lie. He wants me to become his master spy. I see. So what did you tell him? That I will think about his proposal. I can see you're very upset about this. Why is that? I thought you wanted to serve and protect the future king. And yet you're clearly conflicted. That's what makes it so upsetting. The fact that I can't make a choice. I know my duty and I honor my allegiance. He is my prince, and he has my sword and my bow. But not necessarily your forked tongue. Yes, not made for intrigues and court politics, and even if I were, I don't think it's an honorable kind of duty. Must have been difficult to hear your liege ask you to accept it then. Not only that, he also said that there's no need for my current service. But this is everything I know, everything I am, trained to be the captain like my ancestors before me, since I was a little boy. How am I supposed to change all that for a hooded cloak? I don't know. It does sound like a life-changing decision. Maybe I should simply retire, leave the scene before I become a joke. Prince gave me that option as well. Whatever his reason may be, I'm sure this wasn't an easy decision for the prince either. He did give you a choice after all. Camosta doesn't ask me what I want. From what I gathered, you're more than just a subject to him. Perhaps you're right. So what would you choose if you were given the same choice? Cinder would probably accept the offer. I think she would have fun being the master spy, let's be real. Oh no, this is your decision. I can give you my opinion, nothing else. Of course. I think you want to serve the prince more than anything else in the world. You told me yourself that it's everything you ever wanted. And as for the nature of that service, well, times do change. Maybe Knights of Older Time should move to another arena. That's the point. I'm not so sure about my skills as a courtier. I'm not a politician, Cinders. Yes, other people's well-being is much too important for you to be one of those. I don't think I'm making up my mind yet. This is simply too new. There's something else too. I always thought about myself as a man of duty and honor. You might have mentioned that in our conversation, yes? That's exactly how important it is. It was for me. Now that I'm given a new duty, I have trouble accepting it. I think I know why. You do? Yes, because I'm not a man of duty at all. I'm a man with a sword, and that's what has been making me so devoted to the royal service. But once it's gone, I'm not good at taking orders from the prince. It wasn't an honor that kept me at his side. It was pleasure. I was doing my duty because I was enjoying it. Which, I'm guessing, is a bad thing. Of course it is. Duty and honor stem from discipline and self-sacrifice, not preference. But doesn't fun make things, well, funnier? Apparently, yes. Besides, you're obviously very good at being one thing, a warrior. This may be true or not. However, I'm sure I'm not good at being a politician. I just don't have what it takes to. Manage to lie all the time? Manipulate others, yes. I was never good at it. I seldom tried. It's just not who I am. I think that condition is called moral backbone, and it's only curable with money. I don't care about money. Then I'm afraid you'll have to live with it and hope it won't be terminal. Congratulations! We've just determined that you have a heart. It may mean only one thing. You are a man of ideals. A man of ideals would accept his prince's offer without a second word. No, I'm not him. I'm what you said, a relic. A knight stuck in his little fantasy world where duty is unpleasant, no one's ordered to lie. I want to follow my code, which tells me to obey. I can't obey because it means I have to break another kind of code. But it may be all just a front, because apparently I only do things for fun. Alright, now this is just too much. Stop this right now. The situation isn't easy, but you shouldn't complain about the choices you were given. I wasn't complaining. Yes, you were, dear Captain. Even though it's not so bad, you know all you need to know to make up your mind. On the one hand, you can put duty first and let go of your morals, or honor as you like to call it. On the other, you can hold true to your values, but lose the role which defined you. The choice is clear and simple. Which weighs more in your mind, duty or honor? I said it yourself. It is duty that defines me. Yes, but roles change, and the same is true for definitions. I say you put quite the defense of morals just a minute ago. I think that your honor, your morals, are what really define you. Thank you for your words. You gave me more than I expected. It does seem clearer now. I'm glad to have helped. Maybe it is indeed time for me to end this kind of living. Perhaps my family's mission is over. Maybe I should just live, find myself the right woman, and focus on being a good man. Though the right woman part might be a bit challenging. Ooh, interesting. I'm curious where this is going. Because that's clearly one of the endings, is them getting together. That is clearly one of the endings. Because, I think this has multiple endings. If it doesn't, that's real bad of them. I'm curious because I feel like it might be... I don't know. You know what? Let's just do what I want. I haven't really been role-playing more, just going, what do I think would be most interesting in this situation? That's mainly been, as much as I'll justify it's roleplay, mainly I've just been going, what would be fun? How about me? I don't think she's that difficult to find at all. I think she's closer than you think. Wink. Huh. My neighbor, perhaps? Oh, you mean yourself. Leaving the charming place with a talented warrior is also very easy on the eye and happens to value my judgment. I know worse fates than that. This kind of life you speak of. Yes, I can see it vividly. Only now I understand how determined you are to flee from your house. It's true. It's also true that I could do it in several ways. And the one having you in it is exceptionally attractive to me. Are you serious about it? I think we're both equally serious about wanting to say goodbye to both this town and our duties. Yes, I can see that now. It does sound tempting, leaving all this behind, just trying our luck, looking what fate has in store for us, both of us. But this isn't all there is to it, is it? Oh, what do you mean? I hate to be asking you this, but did you just steer this entire conversation to make me aid you with your goals? It does seem a bit like that's the case, but I'm not sure. Yes, I can see how it may look that way. I understand how you'd be worried. However, I can give you my word that I honestly and genuinely did my best to advise you. I told you what I really think is the best choice. Maybe I did this for myself, frankly. I can't be sure about that myself. I want to break free very much. If I seem a little bit desperate to you, it's because, well, I am. You're someone I can trust. It's alright. I have no doubt about your honesty. I still need to sort this out on my own. I will think about your offer, though. Thank you, Cinders. This has been very helpful. You listened to me and addressed my doubts. I'm grateful. It has been a pleasure. You've helped me with all you could. Now it's time for me to think about it on my own. Should I escort you back to your residence? Thanks, but that won't be necessary. Since I'm already here, I think I'll go visit my mother's grave. It's nearby, and as someone recently pointed out to me, I should start taking care of it more diligently. So, you're just gonna go for a little stroll? To the cemetery? You really are something else. Guess it isn't the first time you snuck out at night, though. Besides, what harm can the dead inflict upon you, right? Exactly. In that case, may I at least accompany you on your way to the cemetery? Of course, why not? Hi, Mom. It's me. It was a while since my last visit. Wait, hold on. No. You cannot start spelling Mum the British way when you have not been spelling words like color and honor the British way. Don't you dare, game. It was a while since my last visit. I'm sorry. I've had the most intense week. It's a bit crazy, actually. I feel like my head's so full of thoughts about what's been going on that it will burst any second now. I met your old friend, Gahid. She told me quite a lot about you. I can't believe how different it was. You were, in comparison with what Father used to tell me. I'm sure you know what to do now. Gahid said you were Spartan strong. And so are you. It's in your blood. Not this again. Did I just fall asleep without noticing? You're not dreaming. Alright, if you're so helpful, why don't you show yourself? As you wish. Heavens! Who are you? I am the fairy of the lake, the one who praised and feared by souls elated and those of broken spirit. It's a fairy! It's been a while since we had a character introduction. You've been keeping vigil by our lake through the seasons. You remembered about us. You did well. The sacrifice which your mother had made was not squandered. We are willing to uphold the Concord. You're free to ask for our aid. Forgive me, but I know nothing about any sacrifices or concords. Yes, you have lost the knowledge which your mother had. She was always so close to us, so mindful of our presence, our ways. She knew how to dance with us and how to sing for us. She knew about a way a concord is made. She also knew about the weight of the price. That is never equal to the weight of aid. Grows with time, it blooms, and it is reaped. She made her sacrifice to bind us and make us watch over you. We are here. We offer aid. What are you saying? That my mother somehow sacrificed herself for me? I really doubt that. You can play with your doubts as much as you please, as long as your belief in us remains unspoiled. I really can't remember a single situation where a fairy helped me. I never noticed anyone watching me. So much certainty, and yet you speak of memories. You're very young indeed. You believe in certainty when there is only faith. Your mother's faith made this meeting a reality. Her foresight made this an opportunity. She knew you would need us eventually. It is in your blood. Soon you'll be facing a grave choice. We are here. We are offering aid. I kind of want to see what happens if you defy a fairy. Like, we've been giving them gifts up until this point, but, like, just getting to the point of being like, no, I just had my own fate. Like, I know I just, like, and now I'm kind of flipping that because I'm like, this is both fun and also does kind of fit in roleplay, but, like, yeah, I'm kind of down to see what happens if I say I make my own fate. That's what save points are for. I see. I'm sorry, but this is a bit too much for me. Features unknown as it is. Adding another unknown is way much to it won't make things easier. I don't know what you offer really means. Besides, once I give up my right to make my own decisions, I become a prisoner of fate or luck or something else. Fairies. Something I don't understand. I don't want to risk that. My decision belonged to me alone. Ooh, really? As much as angering a fairy might be a bad idea, not making deals with fairies is also, like, not a bad idea. This could really go either way. It could either be, this is the smart move, or this is the dumbest move. You are small, but your illusions are great. What choice do you speak of? What fate would you like to forge on your own? Your limbs are already shackled, but you like to listen to your own voice too much to be able to hear them clatter. Your tools are forged, your route is planned. You're an artifice, but not of your own making. Maybe there are some things I can't change, but only makes the decisions I can make all the more precious. Are you trying to tell me that it's all set in stone? That was played like a pawn on a chessboard? You were born, were you not? Your words are stubborn, like your mother's before she understood. Your choices carry weight, like the ones you're making now. But, you're being self-aware again, game. But they will not be heavy enough. Such things fly like feathers when fate blows. You do not want to see, but you need our aid. That's why we have come. Maybe I am wrong, but it's my choice. As long as I have one, I prefer to do things my own way. Your path is unfolding. Soon you will have to act and make a choice. You'll be guided by your blood and nature. When it will come to pass, we'll be waiting for you. Still can't believe it, any of it. And yet your blood speaks otherwise. You are your mother's daughter. Your fate has brought you to the lake. And the lake is watching you. You keep on repeating things like that. But why me? What makes me so special? Special? What can be special for fate? No, you're simply a thread, and like all threads, you deem your own pattern special, simply because it is yours. I guess it does make sense. Now go home and rest. The time of change is upon you, and you will need strength to carry its weight. But know this, you will remember about us this time. You will remember, or you will receive tenfold the weight your fate has in store for you. And you will regret being so forgetful.